Hi, it's Everett's Watercolors. Brett, welcome to my evening show of live Simply Drawing with Everett. It's 7:30 p.m., so I'm ready to go. I'm broadcasting live from my studio to YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, and later on into Instagram. And in my studio tonight with my wife, Gloria.
Welcome, everyone.
And there should be mounted the broadcast and also check in my chat room. The chat room's live, so if you have any questions or comments, put them on the chat room and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Tonight we're going to do a drawing, of course, and so let me take you, I'm going to take you over to my display first of what we're going to draw tonight. Let's see. Okay, that's a close-up now. What I have, I have a pair of reading glasses on top of a book, and I got it set up in my display or my still life display, and I got the iCam sitting on it to look at it. So that's the reference I have tonight. So it's going to be a little interesting to get the shapes and sizes, and I thought it'd be a good exercise for exercising drawing exercise and also to study the right side of the brain again, because this is really important to be able to look at something and observe and also draw what you see. So let me go to my overhead camera, and I have the display off here to the left. You can see the pair of glasses and so forth off to the left. So I'm going to use that as my reference. So first of all, I got a piece of drawing paper, 8.5 by 11 inches. Just a standard piece of drawing paper. And then I'm going to start with a 2B lead pencil. 2B. So first thing I do is I'm going to draw. I start with a contour drawing, and that kind of gets me set up here. I want to start. I want to paint. I want the drawing about in this area here. So I'm going to get a rough. What I do is I start with an edge. Let's say the back edge of the book there, and I'm going to start drawing in some lines here to get that shape in. So I get the contour going of what I'm drawing. Then I get here's the bottom. This is the top edge here that goes out this kind of this direction here, and then it goes off to here. So I'm starting with the book first to get that shape in. Okay, get that shape, and then we'll go with the glasses here, and that comes down to the edge of the book here in the front corner, and then I draw it up here to the back corner, and come down with that. So I'm doing a very light sketch here now. I'm using number 2B pencil. I'm just getting in the rough contour of the shape I'm looking at. That's the shape of the book I see. There's the back edge. This is the back part of the book back here. And this is the top side over here. Right corner, and then it comes down the top of the cover. So I think I'm happy with that. I've got the size and dimension in there. Okay, so that's kind of a baseline there. Now I'm going to start drawing in the form of the glasses. So I'm going to compare sizes now with where I am. Over here, let's start with the left lens over here. I look at the back corner, and I'll try to get that top section. I'm going to go ahead and draw the whole top section, the top part of the glasses. Okay. That goes up at the right side goes about over this corner all the way over here. So that gives me the whole length of the glasses on top. Now the lens will come down, and I may have to move this now that I got the corner in there. I may have to bring my book down a little bit, but it's okay. That's why I put this isn't all rough before you get started.
Check your camera out. Bryson Hearted says that the book, what you're drawing, might be a little bit out of focus, and it looks tiny blurry to me too.
No, I don't. My camera here shows fine. My view shows it fine. I'm looking at I'm looking at the both videos. They look fine. I'm drawing. What I'm doing here, reason I'm drawing in lightly. It's not focused yet because your focus is not going to be very bright until I start drawing in more detail. What I'm doing is I'm contour drawing. I get just the shape, make sure I'm happy with that before I start darkening anything up. That's the first stage of a drawing. You want to get in there and get the basic shape before you start darkening anything in. The first rule of drawing is to get the shape and the outline. Okay, and I want to go ahead and get this in back here. Okay, so now I'm going. Well, now look, based on this position of this, I'm going to have to bring the book down a little bit more. So I need a little more room here. So now I can start now putting in some final lines.
Oh, it might be your hand movement is causing it.
I've got the focus off, so it should be okay. I did all that checking before I started. Now once I get the lines in, I can erase some of the beginning lines if I need to go back in there, okay? And this corner here is okay, I like that corner, okay. And the back of the glasses are back here, and let's see, it goes to about the middle there. I'm kind of checking. And this one over here starts here and overlaps the back. It comes down to the corner. Okay. All right. All right. Now I'm going to put away the 2B pencil. Now I'm going to pick up the darker lead. Now this is the 4B, a little darker. Now I'm going to go in and start. I'm going to start with the glasses this time. I got the book in. That's my reference points. But now I'm going to start with the glasses. So I'm going to start at the top. And I'm going to get that first line in there, and I think you'll see much better now as I'm putting a much darker mark in. That's after I got now I'm doing contour drawing, which I'm looking at the shape now. The gesture drawing got me into the mode of making sure I had the right size and the shapes and so forth. Now I can get the contour by looking at the picture, get the lens. Okay, now you should be able to see a little better now what I'm drawing, because I'm drawing much darker. I'll get the lens over here, and there's this cross piece here on the glasses right here. So now I'm drawing on the right lens over here on the right. As we're looking at the glasses, this is the right lens. Kind of square at the bottom, then it goes up to here, across the top. Okay, that's the main shape now. I'm just from contour drawing, looking at the photograph and looking at the. Now I'm going to go ahead and draw in a little bit of the book, just for references here. I'll get that part. It goes underneath the corner over there. Now I'll bring this down. Okay, and then now I drop I dropped this corner here with my contour drawing. I dropped it down because I need a little more room here between the glasses by checking the angles and so forth. And then this one here will be and looking at this edge right here next to the edge to the right lens. I go out here. I confirm that and get the back part of the book right there, and come down, get this bottom edge, the bottom leaf, and then we go back here. Now notice this edge here is wider than the other edge because this is smaller, so it's going to flare out just slightly because the pages are open. And this will go back, and I'll bring this down. Okay, so I hope you can see the edges now that I've got started. And this one back here, the back edge, will come through the back of the glasses over to there. Now let's get the I don't know I don't even know what you call them. The back of the glasses that go over your ears. What do you call them? Connected here, and then it's going to have a much darker area, which is where goes over the ear. The ear lobe, it goes over the top of the ear of the part of the glasses, and it goes down and it goes about right there. We'll get that part in. I'll darken that in. And there's the back of the book right there. And here, and I'll get the other side now. This part's back here compared to that. So also the sizes are a little different because of the, remember the distance of the glasses. This is further back than this one, based on the angle. And then get this here, this section here, that connects to that earpiece. And I'll come off to the edge, and it has a little contact point there. Okay. All right, let's see. Now I'd like to kind of dress it up a little bit. What I'll do is put a little more contrast here and there. The cover is a lot darker here. On the edge, I'll make the edges a little darker. And I'm going to stand up a little bit so I can. I've been sitting down drawing, so now I'm at a better angle. So I try to sit down where I am to give you a better view of what I'm doing. And now I'm standing up so I have a better angle of the pencil. And sometimes you draw at whatever angle you're at. Okay. And then I'm going to indicate what I'll do now. I've got an eraser here, nice pencil, and I'm going to erase some of the lines I took out, just to clean up just a little bit. Clean up some of the lines I put in there, and they won't show because they're very light anyway. Okay, and I'll move that off. And then what I'll do now is darken up this bottom side here. And I'm going to indicate here on the side what I usually do when I do a book or when I'm drawing pages and so forth. I show just a simulation here that there's some pages here you can see, and just making some lines here on the side. These are indicating that these are pages on the side. This cover, and I'll erase that one area there, a little dark spot. Okay, all right, how's it looking out there? I hope you can all see what I'm doing. How's it looking? It's looking pretty good here on my viewpoint. And then I'm going to go in now and clean up those glasses one more time. This part here, thicker up here, a little bit thicker. That's the metal part that goes across the top that holds the lenses. And then there's a bar across here. And there's a metal rim that goes around the lens, so I can put that in now. A little bit thicker, a little bit darker. Right there. And he's a little bit long. It's flat here and round on the ends, which is what I'm drawing. This comes down. And it's flat, a little bit flatter on the bottom edge. And it curves up. So I'm using contour drawing now to get that. This is a little bit thicker here across the nose piece, and there's little places here that go along the side of the nose, which fits on the side of the glasses right here. I'll indicate that, put a little more detail, and then let's clean up these side parts. This goes back here to this dark part that goes over the ear, holds the glasses on top of the ears. The back of the book is right there. And then this is the other section. And that comes down. This is the metal piece that connects to this side. Okay. So from the photograph and what I drew, I've got the rough in. Now as far as the background, let's put it on the table. So what I do is I go up here and just kind of rough in the back here, which, okay, I start back here. There's a corner that runs about right here. and it comes across and it cuts right through the handles of the glasses there. Right behind the book edge. That's the edge of the display box. I call it my still life box. And then there's a back corner of the box, and then that goes off here to the side, like this. Okay, and the front edge doesn't matter. I can put something in here to kind of indicate a front edge, but it's not important at all. This part here, this kind of meets off here in the corner somewhere. But at least what that does now, it puts it, that puts the by putting the reference marks in here, the corner, that puts the book on a table or in a position where it's, you can, it's instead of up in the air, instead of floating in the air, it's now sitting on a surface. Okay, now I'm not going to worry about, you have a question?
No, I was just going to mention they might want to take a screenshot because this would be a good sketch exercise to try. So
I could bring it up much closer. Let me take this away. Let's see. Let me take off this one
or
view.
the photo, they can get the photo.
I'll take
as well.
yeah, the photo. I'll give a better picture of the photo. Let me turn off the capture. I got the wrong one. Hey, put that on. Turn off the capture.
Well, don't turn us off.
Okay. All right. Then I'll bring up a bigger picture here of the. I'm playing with the camera now. Okay. So there's a bigger close-up now of the actual drawing. Okay. That's the classes on top of the book, and then I can take you to the still life photo, and that's the picture that I was using as my reference. Okay. So there's the reference photograph of the book. So you can take a snapshot of that and look at that. That's interesting. I set that up in my still life setup. And instead of just doing glasses, which I said I'll put on top of a book and make it more interesting. So that's what I did. That's why I did that. Then the overhead, in the close-up one here, you have the picture of the actual drawing I did. Okay. Any comments or questions? I'm reading over here. Okay. Okay, what I would recommend is that you would get your drawing paper out and use the photographs here that I just displayed from your camera, little camera shot, and try it yourself, or set your own still life up with a pair of glasses on top of something on the top of the table, or in this case, I put it on top of the table on top of a book. So let me take you over to my main camera, and we're going to wrap this up. It'll be a real short lesson tonight, but I thought it'd be interesting. Okay. Well, I had fun doing that. It was something I wanted to do. Not a simple drawing, but a small structure, a pair of glasses sitting on top of a book. And both of those, drawing books or drawing glasses or drawing anything like that, is a good exercise. Number one, an observation. And using the right side of the brain to observe and to get the contour down of what you see. If you draw the contour and get the right perspective and the right angles and the sizes and shapes, then you have a more accurate I guess it's an estimate of what you see, because it's all subjective. It's what you see versus what someone else would see. So it's your eyes looking at it, and how would you draw it? So until next week, I'm going to be back. You can leave the comments below on the video. And what are you going to be drawing next week? There's going to be, let's see, on Sunday I'm going to put out anyone can draw with one line only. And you can let me know what you want me to draw. That'd be an interesting thing. If you have something you want me to take a shot at and draw, I'll draw anything. I've drawn just about everything I can find, either indoors, outdoors, or whatever. Even if it's alive, I'd take a picture of that and still take a shot of it. So, So anyway, you can.
Tonight and even on the replay, we'd love to hear from you to
Yeah.
find out what you'd like to see him draw.
Yeah, if you look at the replay again, there's a chance to give me a thumbs up on the video, and also give me a comment even on the replay. I'd like to hear your comments and get some suggestions about what you'd like to see, and we'll try it. And that would give me a real good idea. Okay, on Thursday I'll be back again. I do at 2:00 p.m. I'm here with Everett Watercolors with a watercolor demonstration, and again next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. I'll be back with another drawing. And until then, thank you for looking in. And if you have any more comments, write them down below in the comment section.
And we have a comment right now that said thank you.
Thank you for your comment. You're welcome. So I'll see you all next week. And it's getting cooler outside, so stay warm. But it's still warm enough to get outside to draw. It's not too cold. Get a little jacket on and go out there and do some real. And the weather's nice here, at least on the East Coast. So get out there and do some drawing, and do some sketching. The fall season is here, so it's ready to go. So until next week, you all stay safe, and I'll see you on the next live video.